When we look at them, they have so much speed and skill, and it's so hard to defend against.
One of the biggest things that stands out to me for the Canadian national team, I think, is their dedication to playing their system and just their commitment.
They're a team that's so well connected, and I think they've shown that over the past decade or whatever it's been in our sport. You know, the high-end talent for us has been something that we respect a lot.
Over the past couple of years, you guys have really gone, your trajectory has just gone so high, and I mean, obviously that's come around in, you know, Calgary last year, and then you know, the last game we played, you guys beat us, so.
You know, it's one thing to have a team full of speed and skill, but they've shown that they can perform in moments that demand the best of yourself. And that's something that we really respect and has motivated us to try and replicate, really. Looking back on Beijing 2022, what that game end? 5-0? Like, yeah. I actually just think there's a number of factors that obviously contribute to, like, you know, what happens in the gold medal game of a Paralympics. I quite truthfully just think they were a much better team.
Here's Pauls in for Farmer, scores!
In transitioning beyond Beijing, like, we truthfully had to do a lot of soul searching, I guess, for lack of a better term, to just like figure out what our identity as a team was. We understand that in order for us to be successful, it has to be a collective commitment to who we are and what we want to do.
I think for us, it's about matching your guys' commitment. Like, we are very quick, we're fast, we have a ton of skill, but it's how do we put all those individual pieces together to make a cohesive team and do what the team wants rather than what we want.
The rivalry is 100% made. That's the best thing about sport, is like the people that you train and compete with all the time are very much responsible for elevating everyone's level, but the same can be said, if not more so, for your opponents.
I don't need any more motivation to wake up and have the Canada game on the calendar, right? Like, it's just, let's go. And, you know, I've been around long since 2009, so I'm old enough to know, like, when we hate each other, like, there's no chance we would have done this, you know, 15 years ago.
No, probably not even like 5-6 years ago.
That's a very good point.
Yeah.
It's just the greatest part of the sport because, you know, it's so fast, it's so physical. It's like Game 7 of the Stanley Cup final every game. Mm-hmm. I think for the U.S. team, like, we just did a visit to St. Mary's School of the Deaf here in Buffalo, and some of the kids asked, like, hey, like, oh, your gold medals weigh a lot, like, what does a silver medal feel like? And truthfully, like, I had to tell them, like, I don't know, and frankly, I don't want to know. And I think for us, like, we've had an unprecedented realm of success. You know, sitting in Beijing, I was like, nobody wins 4 in a row. It just doesn't happen. You barely win 3 in a row. And so I think, like, there's tons of pressure on us, but I think for us to be able to do something that no other team has ever done, maybe in any sport, I think would be incredible.
And it is USA winning its 4th consecutive Paralympic gold medal.
I think winning a gold in Milan, it would change the trajectory, not just of our team, but of the sport in Canada. Like, all that we have to relate to in terms of our current team and a Paralympic gold is the experiences of some of my former teammates and others who have retired from the sport, who truthfully were pioneers in making our sport what it is in Canada. And so I think there's a number of different layers to that. Like, first and foremost, you want to honor the legacy that they've left behind, but you know, it's something that our current team, I think, has done so much, both on and off the ice, to earn the opportunity to go win a gold medal and to hopefully inspire generations of future para-hockey players in Canada to get in a sled for the first time. The thing about sports is, like, we'll spend the next year, and I know we have over the past 3 years, preparing relentlessly. And you do that in sport with absolutely no guarantee of what's gonna happen. So I think, like, in some ways I wanna say, you know, both on and off ice preparation are so important, but I think it's just about who can manage the chaos of whatever is gonna happen in a gold medal game.
For me, like, I think one quote that always follows me around is, great athletes don't rise to the occasion, they fall to the level of their training. And I think whoever has that higher floor is going to be able to reach and push through that ceiling.
We can't wait to face these guys in Milano Cortina at the Paralympics in 2026.
I really am excited for the US-Canada rivalry heading into 2026 Winter Paralympics in Milano Cortina.